Sabrina Greenlee is a speaker, entrepreneur, survivor, author of Grant Me Vision, and the mother of 4, including Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins. She has an incredible story of triumph over pain and adversity, and she's here with me this morning. Welcome to the Shay Moore Morning Show.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm happy to be here.
You know we really love your son in Kansas City.
I hope so, because I feel like they have embraced him and I so much. And I just thanking God for the unity there. Kansas City is amazing.
I'm trying to tell you, I didn't even know that we really needed DeAndre, but now that he's here, I'm so glad that he made it here to Kansas City in his 12th year in the NFL.
Yes. We're so glad to be a part of a dynasty. I've been saying that since day one. I told my son, I said, do you realize that we are part of a dynasty? And when a dynasty sends for you, baby, you need to go. Okay.
Are you already in New Orleans to support DeAndre?
I will be there starting tomorrow. I have so many things going on, Shay. A full week of events, including my own that I'm hosting.
I just ordered your book on SabrinaGreenlee.com. For those who haven't read Grant Me Vision or who aren't familiar with your story, can you take us back to the moment that your life changed? That's the only way to put it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a total transformation. July 20th of 2002, I was in a relationship with a young man. Unbeknownst to me, he had a girlfriend, had no idea. I was called to a place, and I feel like, we'll never know how the world aligns. You'll never know the truth. But for me, I feel like there was a plot against my life, and I went there to retrieve my car. Young lady comes out, she dashes a concoction of liquid Red Devil I mixed with Clorox. I found out later that she was in the kitchen boiling it. So she ended up doing 20 years in jail because it was malice aforethought. So she knew exactly what she was doing. Well, she comes out, she throws this concoction on me. I instantly go blind. 17% of my body is burned. Go into a coma, a medically induced coma for a month. I wake up totally blind 1 month later. Come home to my 4 children, and that's when the journey really begins of struggle and trying to figure out, who am I? How did I get to this place? How am I going to take care of my children? A lot of strength, a lot of tears, a lot of fighting to just get back to being a mother. That was most important to me. And not being able to feed my children, or not being able to attend activities, because it was just them and I in the household. So it was really, really rough, Shay. But God is good. We got through it.
I have so many questions. I can't even imagine the initial pain once you realize, wait a minute, what is this? Like, what was that pain like in the recovery after someone threw bleach and lye in your eye?
I think it was initial shock, because how can somebody be so callous and knowing that, or not knowing that I had 4 children at home to raise as a single mother by myself. So I think the initial shock of people had to tell me a lot of things, because I just couldn't remember. I remember going there that day, but you never think that someone's going to try to take your life over a car. It's Saturday at noon and the sun is shining bright. That was the day, like I said, my life was totally changed. I was suicidal. I was severely depressed, 3.5 years. I remember never getting up to just take a shower and go to the doctor, because I had no hope, nothing to look forward to. I had denounced God. If there's a God, there's no way that you will allow all of this to happen to me, knowing that I'm the only sole supporter of these children. Now they're looking at me try to fight for my life and to get back in my place, which is really, really tough. So there's a lot of things going on. There was some justice. Like I said, she got 20 years. He ended up getting 1.5 years.
That's it?
He didn't get 1.5 years because of the assault. He got 1.5 years because he decided to continue to stalk and harass me after I got home.
Lord have
So
mercy.
his sentence was 1 year in prison and 1 year probation.
Wow. I'm talking with Sabrina Greenlee, a survivor. When we come back, I want to find out how you got to a place of forgiveness for the people who took your sight from you. It's coming up next on the Shay Moore Morning Show.